Hello, it is Abundant Lei back with another daily collective read. I hope you had a wonderful, fabulous, miraculous day today. If you would like to book with me, you can do so at my abundant.lay118@gmail.com email or through my pin site listed in my bio. Happy Friday. So I actually just did it and I had the cards. It was wisdom and gift. But when I just realized the video had added a sound, and so it did not play it. So I was saying, oh, now I'm gonna drop the cards. Lord have mercy. I was saying that if you're someone who has been tapped in mentally for a long time, so like you'd be considered like someone who's like really studious, right now you're awakening yourself to different gifts and talents that you have. I was going to see if I can try to find the card, but when I resplit it, obviously it didn't go back to the same, so it's wisdom and winning now. So know that you have gifts and that you are winning. So sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. And wisdom, insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best object. Use your best judgment. Let me see if I can find this gift card because I want to read the gift as well. But pretty much I was speaking to the fact, there it is. So it says, you will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use these opportunities that arise. So whatever these opportunities are, they're going to help you be very successful in the future, in the present. And it's something that's dormant. It's something that has always been with you. It's not something that's brand new. It's something that you've had and always had, but maybe you didn't tap into it because you were more focused on a different set of skills that you have. And so now you're being asked to tap into different skill sets for yourself. Oh, nice. Because these are going to take you where you want to go in the future. Okay. And like I said, you will be winning. You will be very successful. You will be, okay. I want shot out. Okay. So card, fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here with alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. Oh my goodness. So yeah, kind of pretty much what I've been saying. The skills that you've already had are benefiting you, and that's why you're able now to unlock hidden talents, hidden gifts that have been lying dormant within yourself, because now you've mastered what you've been doing, and Spirit is like, okay, now that you've mastered that, you can move into a new field within yourself. So be prepared for gifts and talents and skill sets that you've always had within you, things that you've always been naturally good at, things that you've always been naturally drawn to. Finally, this is their era. Oh, sorry, this ceiling and my hair are not friends. Let me scoot down. They are not friends. Okay, this thing be like, let me pull this hair, and that is not comfortable. I don't know how that just tied in, but Spirit was like, you're going to feel like you're being yanked back into a part of yourself that may be a little uncomfortable, okay? And you're just being asked to recognize where that is and adjust and shift, right? Because when you think about alchemy, it means that you've always had everything that you need. It's just knowing how to utilize them in the right ways, right? So you have the talents there. That's why you've put in work towards these things. You just maybe didn't let them shine the way they needed to shine in the past, and now you're being given the opportunity to do so. Okay. All right, let me move this here. All right, our first card out is Money Tree. So it says, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Your wealth. Enjoy your wealth. So wealth is coming in. Like, I think we've had several cards. We had the winning card. We had the gift card, which is about receiving things. So I'm definitely seeing with the Money Tree here, there's just a lot of wealth coming in, collective. There's a lot coming in. I want you guys to really start paying attention. Really start writing down every time you get blessed. Every single time. Even something that you're like, well, it wasn't really. If you feel the need to write it down, write it down. And then by the end of this month, sorry, somebody just like zoomed right past my car. By the end of the month, you'll be able to really see how much you really actually receive. I think there's a disconnect between what you think you have and what you actually have, and Spirit is wanting you to take account. Again, this is like more of like a budgeting thing. So you're being asked to really take time to track your expenses as well as your incomes, so that you can really compare and contrast, because I think there is a very strong disconnect of you not realizing you are a lot wealthier than you think you are, but you're not tracking things the way you need to, so you can really see how much you're actually bringing in, and then pretty much focus on fixing the way you're using it, because you're not using it right. Okay, savings right in the center, right? So you always need to put something off for a bad day, create savings for the future. So this is why Spirit is doing this. They're asking you to start taking what you have and putting it in places. I'm hearing like investment portfolios, things like that. You're being asked to really start focusing on saving for rainy days so that you're not caught off guard. I think that collective, what's been happening is life has been lifing, right? I think after 2020, it just felt like life was lifing and we just could see it better, right? And so I think there's a influx of Spirit saying, hey, life is going to life, but when you feel like life is not in those desperate areas, that is the time I need you to really start putting it away, saving for the future, putting things towards the future you. You have to choose to think about why you're doing something before you do it. That's what I'm getting. You need to think better about, why am I spending this before I spend it, right? Why do I want to send this out? And it's not about hoarding, okay? We're not trying to teach you to hoard. It's more of be conscious in your spending is what I'm hearing, because Spirit is wanting you at this time to start saving more, to put more away for the future, because Spirit wants you to be prepared. That's what this is all about. It's about preparation, because there's something coming, and what you have access to, you have a lot of, you have all these gifts and all these talents. Spirit wants you to really have the means to be able to sit comfortably in that space and keep doing the things you're doing, okay? So you're being asked to save. Saving is awesome. I'm a saver. I love to save. So get into that mindset of when you're let me not say taking, because you're not taking from yourself, you're actually giving to yourself, but just a version of yourself that's not here yet. There you go. So Spirit wants you to change the way you talk around their reallocationing, thank you, of your monies, okay? Our final card is closed door, okay? So closed doors, no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. This, I'm telling you guys, a lot of money came in. Spirit asks you to put something away for the future, and then something comes to a close. Something changes, okay? Something changes, and when that thing changes, right? So remember, we talked about closed doors mean another door is opening somewhere else. So Spirit is telling you to prepare. I'm thinking of a certain person who I know for a fact she needs this message, okay? That she's got what she needs right now. Spirit is asking her to make sure she stocks up as much as she can, because as this one chapter of her life is closing, she's getting ready to go into another door. So that's what I always say. Anytime one door closes, another is opening, or a window is opening, right? Somewhere something is opening for you when something closes. So as that chapter of your life is coming to its completion, it's time for you to focus on where you can reallocate all those things into another area. And it's a good thing. It's a really, really good thing. Ooh, I love what's at the bottom of this. All right, our energy for our advice is an offer and unbothered. Baby, when you get to that closed door, because you're doing what I'm telling you to do now, there's going to be offers coming in, that new offer that I just told you guys about, and you're going to be so unbothered. You're going to be able to comfortably accept or decline that new offer because you did what you needed to do. The difference of being prepared and not being prepared is that the way you feel about it in the end is going to change the way you can move, right? If you're stressed about making the decision, you may not make the best decision for yourself, because you're doing it from a place of anxiety and anxiousness. And when you're anxious, are you thinking logically? Are you thinking about everything that affects it? No, you can't put all the pieces together because you're in panic mode. You're in survival mode. Spirit is telling you to start saving so that you can get out of survival mode. Okay, collective, get out of survival mode. You don't need to be in that space, because when you're in survival mode, you're not thinking right. You're just trying to live. You're feeling a need to protect, and because you're scared you're going to lose something. Okay. Ooh, here we go. This is why. It says karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Because some of you have a circle around you that needs to be ended. And this is what Spirit is getting ready to end for you. So be prepared. It's going to be all good for you in the end. Till soon.